Hello guys, this is Sri coming back again with an interesting video. This time related to the ProxySQL. Okay. So let me give you a short overview about this. Actually, a few days before, one of my friend reached in his database environment, he is running the async replication, one source and one slave. But yeah, in between the app and the database, we have the proxy SQL. So what happens when the replication got broken? Still, the proxy SQL is showing online, and it is keep routing the select statements to the replica. So hence we get the false data because the replication is actually broken, but ProxySQL shows it is as online. And as the replication is broken, there is no data transfer from source to replica. But still, ProxySQL is routing the select statements to replica. So there is a data mismatch for the select statement. So this is the issue he got to face. So when he checking with me, I also don't have any idea. So just thought to investigate that. So I created my own lab environment and gone through the ProxySQL documentation. So there I found the parameter MySQL monitor slave lag when null. Okay. So yeah, let me explain this. So yes, so and also I created the lab environment as usual. So we will experiment all these things. So first we will see what is this parameter and what is the by default replication lag, how it works, and then what happened when the replication is broken, and then how this is working. Okay, so we are going to see some different scenarios in this video. So first of all, let me explain two parameters as a part of this uh, video to understand it better. So here you can see there is a table. So yeah, this is the ProxySQL documentation. So here you can see the table MySQL servers. So there we have the column MySQL replication lag, right? And the definition for the MySQL replication lag is if greater than zero, ProxySQL will regularly monitor the replication lag. And if it goes beyond the configured threshold, it will temporarily shut the host until replication catch up. Okay, so which means like if I set max replication lag equal to 10 seconds, then what happened? Uh, ProxySQL will, and my slave is replica is lagging more than 10 seconds. In that case, ProxySQL will put that node into shunt. Then it will not route any queries, further queries. And once the lag is getting reduced less than 10 seconds, then it will make the node online and it will route the start to route the select statements to the replica. Okay, so this is how this work. Yeah, we will see the live demo example, so no worries. And this is the another parameter, which is the one I am willing to show the demo on this. So here you can see MySQL monitor slave lag when null. So what happens is, let's say if your replication is broken, in that case, what happened? Seconds behind master will be null. Okay. So when seconds behind master is null, the value, so the value of MySQL monitor slave lag when null is assumed to be the current replication lag. Okay, so this parameter has some threshold in seconds. By default, it is 60 seconds. Okay, So in case my seconds behind master is null, then it will consider the ProxySQL will consider the current replication lag is 60 seconds. Okay. And if my max replication lag is 100, then the server will be keep online, because as per this documentation, when my seconds behind master is null, MySQL monitor slave lag when null is by default 60 seconds. Okay. So in this case, yeah. So when my replica is broken and my max replication lag setting is 100 seconds, it will never put the node to shun, because when my replication is broken, my current replication lag is 60 seconds and my configuration here is 100 seconds, right? Yeah, so I don't want to confuse with theories. So let me go to the demo, or let me see if I recording this session. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm doing. Yeah, so I have four terminals. One is the ProxySQL, and another one is the Sysbench, and the MySQL source, and the replica. So I'm using the latest MySQL version 8.0.37, and the replication is already set it up. Shows play. Okay, show replica status. So here you can see replication is running. IO and SQL thread both are running. Okay, and ProxySQL is also already installed. MySQL -u port admin, default admin port is 6032. Right? Okay, I have to define the host as well, 127.0.0.1, and the default password is admin. And here you can see the status. Select star from runtime MySQL servers is, you can see, online on my both this master host, and 10 is the writer host 2, 20 is the reader host 2. Let me simplify this output. One second. Yeah, I think status, yeah, and let me get the replication lag value as well. Yeah, fine. So here you can see 10 is the writer host 2, 20 is the reader host 2, and this is my master IP. For example, system host name hyphen. Yeah, so here you can see this is my master IP, and this is the other one is my replica IP. You can see both the nodes are online. Okay, and the max replication lag, I said it is 100 seconds. Okay, now let me create some replication lag by loading some data. Oh, actually, I need to create the data first. Create database JC. Yeah, so I already installed the suspense here, and I also tested already. So here I can use this. Okay, I need to prepare first. So Sysbench doing the read write test and 10 tables. Table size is around 1 lakh rows. MySQL host is localhost, user is root. Password I did not set, so I did not mention the password here. And MySQL DB is JC, and time I given some big number, and thread, I am planning to run 20 thread to create the replication lag, and I am also giving the report interval. So let me prepare first. So prepare means it will create the data. So actually under the JC, we do not have any data at the moment, right? So at the end of this command, we will have 10 tables with 1 lakh data. So let me prepare it. So you can see those tables are getting created, inserting the data. So you can also monitor here. Show tables. You can see the 10 tables are created and the data is getting inserted and the secondary index is getting created. Okay. So yeah, all good. So this is done. Yeah, we have created some data. So now let me check the slave status here to see. Oh, so there is some issue. Let me check. Hmm. Application status. So let me check what is the error. Okay, cannot create database. JC database already exists. I think I did not clean up properly. Hmm. Let me see. Show schemas. Use JC. Show tables. Okay, so actually I did not clean up properly. So let me explain this also here. See, my error is telling I have enabled the parallel replication. So better you can check the performance schema, replication status table, a player status table to find the status of each thread. Okay. So this thread is getting failed and the error is what it is telling cannot create the database JC because the database is already exist. So I think last time I did not clean it up properly. So now let me just drop this database. It will be fixed. Database JC on replica. Okay, so this is just test environment. I am doing this, so I would not recommend this kind of edits directly on replica. Okay, so date. Okay, I just dropped it. Now let me resume the slave and let me check the status now. Cool. So replication is happening, and also you can see the seconds behind master is now 184, right? 184. Now let's check the status here. You can see the replica status is shunned because our max replication lag threshold is 100 second. So it is shunned because the current replication lag is 184, right? So let me check again. Okay, so now seconds behind source is 0. And let's check the status again here. Now it is on. Right? So this is the basic behavior, how the proxy SQL do. It will just read the max replication lag and based on that, if the seconds behind master goes above this configuration, let's say my seconds behind master is more 101, then this node will be shunned. Let's say my replication seconds behind master is 99, then the node will be online. Okay, so that is how it works by default with the running replication. So now the main purpose of this video is to understand this parameter. MySQL monitor slave lag when null. So let's do some test on this. Okay, so now all good. The replication status is fine, and ProxySQL also the status is online. All good. Now show variables like you can see, as I mentioned, by default the value is 60. 60 means 60 seconds. Okay, so now, so currently the seconds behind master is 0. So this is I mean, this will not apply this parameter. When the seconds behind master is null, then only this parameter will take effect. Okay. So for example, now let me purposefully stop the replication. And now, yeah, let me simplify this output. Pager. Okay. So just grabbing the important columns. Okay. Seconds behind master. Let me check cases. I'm giving some typo. Are you in? Yes. I'm not sure. So I don't want to waste the time. Let me just copy. Okay, so I think it is just ignoring that value as it is null. Fine. So let's go to the wider view. Show replica status. So here you can see now IO and SQL thread both are no, it is not running. And you can check the seconds behind source, which is null. Okay, so when you have the replication error or your IO or SQL thread stopped, then you will always have null as a seconds behind source. Okay, now let's say, um, so for example, currently this is null, which means my replica is currently not running, right? My replica is not running. So it will create the data. So like my master, let's say my master is keep updated, but if my replica is not catching up because it is no, right? So in this case, let's check the ProxySQL status first. Here you can see it is still online, right? But it should be shut to avoid the inconsistency reads. It should be shunned because my replica is not running. It should be shunned, but it is still online. Online. It is showing online. Let me try to load one time. Load my SQL servers to runtime. See, the replica is still online. So this is let me explain why this is. still online. So as I mentioned before, when my second begin master is null, ProxySQL will consider this value 60 seconds as a current replication lag. Okay. And my max replication lag is 100 seconds. Current replication lag is 60 seconds. So in this case, status is online. Okay. So now let's do something. Update MySQL servers set max replication lag equal to 59. Now let's check. Load MySQL servers to runtime, and now checking the status, you can see now it is shunned because my MySQL monitor slave lag when null value is 60 and my max replication lag is 59, right? So in this case, it is making it as a shunned. And now let's do one more thing. I'm just updating 61, and you can see node is online, but my replication is broken, but still the node is online. So you have, so I think, hope it is clear, right? So yeah, in case any questions or doubts, please comment. I will try to respond. So this parameter is, so this is how this parameter is impacted. So what is the main drawback here is if you are using the replicas for your application purpose, then it will be the problem, right? Because your source will receive keep writes, but due to your replication break, it cannot get the live updated data. But ProxySQL, the node is still online. So in this case, you will have the problem because when the node is online, it will route the query to replica, right? So then you will have the problem. Yeah. So how we can fix this? That is the another question. So if I would recommend that is like up to you. In case, yeah, one is very reasonable. We should do as a best practice. You should keep your max replication lag value lower than this MySQL monitor slave lag when, so that whenever your replication break, it will be set to the shunned state. Okay, you can also raise this value. Let's say you can raise this some higher number value, and you can keep your max replication value which your application can handle. So that is the one way, proper way to do this. And if you don't care about your replication breakage still, for any reason, you can do some selects, non-critical selects on your replica. That purpose, if you want the node in online, then you can go with this approach, like have the max replication lag more than the this value, but this is something not recommended. But yeah, that is up to your requirement. Okay. So yeah, so this is what I wanted to share in this video. Actually, this is quite new for me as well. So very recently, I came to know about this parameter, so I just thought to publish one video on this. So I think there is some delay on the videos, right? So I was little busy with the other stuff, so I was not making the videos. Yeah, hopefully you can expect more videos going forward. Yeah, so I hope this video will be helpful. So as usual, if you did not subscribe my channel yet, please do it. And you can please share this video with your MySQL and data friends. And if you have any questions, doubts, please comment in the YouTube section, or you can directly reach me in the LinkedIn. We will discuss about it. Okay, bye. See you.